Welcome to A Course in Miracles Workbook for Students, Lesson 257. Let me remember what my purpose is. If I forget my goal, I can be but confused, unsure of what I am, and thus conflicted in my actions. No one can serve contradicting goals and serve them well. Nor can he function without deep distress and great depression. Let us therefore be determined to remember what we want today, that we may unify our thoughts and actions meaningfully and achieve only what God would have us do this day. Father, forgiveness is your chosen means for our salvation. Let us not forget today that we can have no will but yours, and thus our purpose must be yours as well, if we would reach the peace you will for us. This is a really powerful, beautiful lesson on a esoteric as well as a practical level. No one can serve contradicting goals and serve them well. I have found within myself, there are times where I want two opposites simultaneously. And I've come to the awareness of I have to choose. I can't be simultaneously wanting two opposite things and not expect myself to feel distressed and depressed because I'm literally at war with myself. These competing desires. For example, maybe a desire to have more social opportunities, but also a desire to be a little bit of a hermit and have more solitude, but wanting them at the same time. And so it's interesting that it says here that if we're unsure, we'll be conflicted in our actions. So an example of that would be times where I would set up a dinner date with friends, but then as it approached, I would secretly hope someone would cancel. And I had to kind of face that myself, like, wow, I have two really competing desires. What do I really desire? And how do I bring this into harmony? Because sometimes it's okay to want solitude, and it's also very natural to want companionship and friendship, but I can't want to be in connection and also left alone at the same time without it causing distress. So that might be a relatively benign example, but in A Course in Miracles, it's saying, if we want to hold on to grievances, but we also want to feel the peace of God, which is only achieved through forgiveness, and we want those two things simultaneously, we are going to feel distressed and depressed. We have to let go of one of those desires. Now, if we let go of the desire to know God's peace, we're guaranteed to be depressed and miserable. But if we let go of grievances, we're guaranteed to achieve that peace, to reach that peace. Father, forgiveness is your chosen means for our salvation. Let us not forget today that we can have no will but yours. Not truly, not in our highest. Our true self knows that our birthright is joy. It is peace. It is only the ego that wants to be right at any cost, to be better than, to be special, more special than. The truth is, you are unique. There's only one you. And you are precious, and you are incredibly rare. There's nothing more rare than being the only one. You are the only you. You can't get more special or rare than that. And so are your brothers and sisters. So is everyone else. And we're not here to compete, we're here to complete. Our purpose must be yours as well, if we would reach the peace you will for us. Thanks for joining me today, and I will see you tomorrow for lesson 258.